as we come on the air live at 10. You may have seen his flies in a shop near you. In this week's River Report, we caught up with Wayne Gravatt, a legendary fly tyer who walks us through the process.
My name is Wayne Gravatt. The fly we're going to do today, it's a salmon fly imitation. It's one I call Breaking Bad. So the hook that I'm going to tie this on for salmon flies is a size 6 3X long. So let's look at the materials that we've got today. The body material is called polypropylene. So the body material in this case is a red. Over the back and the tail portion of the fly, it's 3mm foam. The flash is just crystal flash, orange in this case. And then the wings are also polypropylene, and I use a lot of it. And then the legs are just orange and black red rubber. Let's get this fly going. So I'm going to keep that tight. I'm going to tie right to where the bend and the straight part of the hook go. So I'm going to advance that thread. I'm going to make a base on there. We're just going to go touching wraps, real tight on that to prevent water from going in. So you're going to leave about 3/16 of an inch right at the head of the fly. And the number one mistake with flies is people crowding heads. And we're going to set that about probably a little more than 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just going to pull that forward all the way to the eye of the hook. So now we're going to do 4 segmented parts of the salmon fly body. Then I'm just going to trace basically that segmentation back up to the front. Again, at the back, you don't want to leave it real long. You want to leave it maybe, I don't know, about 3/16 of an inch, something like that. Take some of this crystal flash. I don't know, 6 or 8 is just about right. Just shy of the end of that body. So I'm going to set that right over the top of the hook shank. I'm going to spay those out so that I get some crystal flash on both sides. We're going to take this polypropylene, and this is dark brown in this case. This is my handy wire brush. These things are fabulous. Just going to set that right up at where the foam begins over the hook shank. So everything stays right over the shank of the hook. So now I'm going to take the white, and I just use 2 strands of the white, and set that right in the exact same spot. I'm tying this down really tight. The top one you want just slightly longer than the bottom part of the polypropylene. When you cut them, they appear then the same length. So now we're just going to bring this over the top, bring my thread back to where the black threads touch the red. And in this part here, I usually count to 10 here. Then we're just going to add the legs, and you want them about, I don't know, about half the size of the fly. Not a real science in that. We're going to add this one right here. It's a little longer, and you can adjust these. They'll move. I want that one just a little bit. It's not quite right. So I'm just pulling on the longer portion of it so it's the same size. Then I'm just going to take the whip finisher, catch it right there. The last step is to just cut the corners. There's a black marker right there. This basically imitates an egg sac, and that's the finished product right there. I have some guides and whatnot that from these rivers look at the fly and they say, boy, I love that fly. Where do you get that? But I'm the guy.